Hey folks, welcome back to Hopped Up Beer Review. Tonight, we're going to go back out to Albuquerque, New Mexico. We're going to visit our friends at Marble Brewery. We're going to have their cherry limeade lager. Stick around, this could be interesting.
Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Hopped Up Beer Review, the show where we give your unprofessional and somewhat biased opinion about the beer that we are drinking and reviewing. We are back to do that once again. Thank you for joining this video. Go ahead, be sure to like, subscribe, cheers that notification bell. We would definitely appreciate that. It is free to do. And thanks. I've got Andy in the attic. I've got Jay. I'm Ben. What are we drinking?
Marble Brewing, cherry limeade lager.
Marble Brewery.
Brewing.
Brewery.
Brewery.
I dropped this can right before we came on air, so I'm hoping we don't have a cleanup on aisle.
I'm curious to hear your thoughts on Marble and when you did the review on this, Andy.
The research?
Yes, sir.
Have we not done a marble before?
We have.
Yeah. We did
logo.
the Belgian white, right?
Yeah.
Double white.
Double
I
white.
was thinking the logo looked really familiar.
Yeah, this is just kind of a unique little can. And I was trying to get a little variety the last time I was out there, and we hadn't done anything that was quite cherry limeade. Maybe a trim tab or something like that. But cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Cheers, mates.
Somebody whistling?
Sounds like Christmas time.
A Christmas tree.
Christmas tree, yes.
I like the whistle.
There you go.
Cherry limeade. Lager. The seasonal. It says I saw 1.5%, 1.5.8. I forgot to look at the can to see what the can actually said. 5.8. 8 IBUs. A quote. A refreshing lager with notes of cherry and lime. That's all they have to say about it. But they did have it on their site that it was a seasonal. Marble Brewery, Albuquerque, New Mexico. Regional brewery founded in 2008. As I said earlier, we did double white. The Belgian. They have 3 tap rooms in the Albuquerque region. Marble, the name Marble is due to their flagship tap room is on Marble Avenue in Albuquerque. They distribute in New Mexico, Arizona, Colorado, and Western Texas. That's it.
Disregard some of what Andy's just said because some of that will probably change.
They closed something down, didn't they?
So Marble Brewery was acquired about 4 weeks ago.
Mm.
They had private investors. They were having some financial issues to maintain the brewery. The rumor was that they had overextended themselves between their tap rooms and everything else. And there's stiff competition out there. I mean, you've got a lot of different breweries in the area, Boxing Bear, Ex Novo, etc. So the word on the street was they were looking for an investor and partner or someone to purchase them, and it happened about a month ago.
They mentioned that on their website. I did read that, but they sugarcoated it a lot. There
was fears they were just going to close outright a lot of their employees and staff. And
but
like
they didn't mention anything about closing, but that they were purchased, but that they would still be open and to help with their distribution and something like that is what they.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how their distribution expands, contracts, and what they do with their flagships and how they continue to operate. Because it is a tough environment, and there are thin margins on these the supply chains. We've seen that happen with a lot of different breweries. And it's unfortunate because Marble has been a standard brewery out in the Albuquerque area. As mentioned, they've been in business since 2008, so 16 plus years now. I was really glad to hear that they had an investor who was going to come in and take over the operations and leave it as is or try and expand it. So we'll see what happens. But yeah, that's kind of the latest news from them.
Got it. So Jay, you go back to the beer here. You've had this one before, right?
I have. I got. I think I probably had a 6 pack of this in the summertime frame when it would be a little more appropriate, probably to have by the pool or the lake or you know on
All
the
right.
boat. But yeah,
Good deal. You get to go last per Hopped Up Beer Review tradition. Andy in the
yeehaw!
attic. What do you think about this one?
I'm up. Cherry Limeade has a you can't tell by the attic colors, but in real life, it looks a color of cherry limeade. I think a cherry limeade should not have been with a lager. I think it should have been with a sour. It is very acidic, and the lime, thanks to that lime, sharp flavor. I would like my limeade a little more crisp, and my lager. Did your ear fall out there? I don't
It
know.
did, but I
It's
caught
just,
it.
yeah, it's just sharp and acidic. I um I like the double white. I'm not so keen on this one. I give this one a 5. First taste, I was like taken aback. Second taste wasn't so bad, but I was like, I'm trying to give it a chance, but it's a 5 for me.
You are much too generous, my friend. This is
This
terrible.
is terrible.
This is akin to um, a carbonated water with some flavor in it. Is how I kind of, and it's not a flavor. There's no, to me. I mean, I get a little bit of lime, but there's nothing cherry limeade about this one necessarily. It is carbonated water with a little bit of alcohol and a little bit of lime. It is how I come out on this one. I don't like this one at all. I don't think they should do this one anymore. So, new investors, if you're out there watching, uh, probably could care less what I say, but this is not one that I ever need to have again and would pass if somebody handed it to me. I would take a macro, US macro over this any day. I think this one is bad. I'm giving it a 2. It is not good at all. I mean, I will drink it. I'm going to finish it, but uh, I just don't see the allure in this one. Um, so
Wow, it's pretty harsh, Ben. But yeah, everybody's got their opinions.
Thanks, Ben. Yeah.
Maybe it's because you dropped it and the can was having its revenge on you.
it didn't spew on me, so I give it that. Maybe that's where a point came from on the score.
This beer
I,
is dead inside. It can't spew.
I don't think it's harshly as you guys on some of this. I mean, to me, it's not horrible. I would take it over some of the American macros that we end up with. Honestly, uh, it's better than that to me. Uh, Maybe I'm a little partial to marble, but the cherry and the limeade to the lager to me, it doesn't bother me. I hear what you're saying, Andy. Maybe more better in the sour, but this one I think we're all gonna have a little difference on. So I'm gonna bump this one up to a 6.5. Uh, we're gonna be all over the map, and it's gonna be a low
This is
score, but
one of the biggest
differences.
ranges of scores.
Yeah, you're right there in the middle of us, which is always the case.
Monkey in the middle.
fits. I think this one to me, upon Jay, just hearing what you said, kind of reminds me more of it drinks more like a seltzer to me than
Yeah,
it
I can see
does
that.
a beer.
Well, and I can see that. I mean, a lot of the times in the summer, I will have a seltzer or two just to have something that's a little refreshing. So I don't mind the seltzer aspects of things. Now, ones that I do mind sometimes are some of the seltzers that the breweries do. They end up they're just flat taste too much like beer. This could probably pass more as a seltzer than a lager.
Yeah.
But
But I mean, the point here is this is not hopped up seltzer review. This
I
is
get you.
hopped up beer review. So that's why I'm going to leave, stand behind my score at least.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna review it for what it is. So.
Fair enough. What do you know? That's going to be a 4.5 for the cherry limeade lager from Marble Brewery. What are they?
Brewery.
Brewery.
Bought out something. Um, so we'll, I guess more to come on their status here in the future. But this one, at
It's
least I'm going to,
complicated. That's
yeah,
their
it's
status.
yeah. This one I'm going to say is a pass. But if you've had it, let us know what you think for sure. If you see it and you want to try it and give us a comment down below, we would definitely love to hear that as well. See where you come out on this one. Um, sure to like, subscribe, cheers that notification bell. Go check out though our what was it, the double white that we had
Yeah,
from them before. Go
Double
check
white.
out our review on that. I'll try to put that at the end of the here as a specific video
it's a good
because
beer.
that one was a good beer and definitely the logo was memorable to me right off the top for sure, but the beer was good for sure. So go check that out. Our review on that one because I think for this one it's just a miss. At least again, this in my opinion. And you've heard these other guys, and they're obviously wrong. But uh, go ahead, Jay.
They do some other good beers over there. I mean,
Yeah,
Desert Fog is one of their flagships, along with the double white like we had. So Marble does some good stuff. Go
yeah,
check them out.
yeah. So go grab some Marble beer if you see it. It may be limited time that you can get it under the Marble moniker. There, we'll see what comes out of that. Anyway, go check us out on all social media links down below in the description. Come say here and Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server. There's a link down below for that. It is a chat room, and it is nothing to be afraid of. It has not been bought out by other investors yet. We welcome other investors. If anyone wants to buy the Hopped Up Beer Review Discord server
Yes, we're for
or
sale.
the whole darn channel, we'll take. We're taking
Solicit
business.
ourselves to you.
Yeah.
Just that, do we
But
have to sign a non compete? I don't know.
I
We're not a threat to compete.
It's a valid point, though, Jay. We'll have to keep our legal team on top of that. If you're interested in Hopped Up Beer Review merch, we got links down below. And if you're interested in any of the equipment we use, hardware, software to make this show, links are down below as
Glassware.
well. Glassware, yes, I failed to mention that.
Yeah,
We've got a link
Failed.
for some of the glassware that we have purchased directly from sites that are out there. So check that out if you care to do so and have not done so before. For Andy and the Attic and Jay, I'm Ben. Cheers, mates.
cheers, man.
Cheers, man.